Thank you, Craig. You know, we've been talking about this for almost 2 years, so I have to admit it is pretty exciting to actually have it become closer to reality, only a few months away, so it's very exciting. First thing I wanted to do today is introduce some very important partners to this event. As you all know, these events don't happen without strong sponsorship and partnership support, and we've got 3 companies that have stepped up to be major partners of this event going forward, and we're very excited about that. 3 strong partners, and I'm going to introduce each of them, ask a representative of each to come up, and then we've got another announcement following that. So first I'd like to introduce Rolex as one of our ambassador partners for the Crown, and representing Rolex to come up is Arnaud Laborde. We also have Peter Nicholson and Alex Gasser with us today. Rolex, as you... just go ahead. Rolex, as many of you know, is one of the biggest supporters, if not the biggest supporter of women's golf. They've been with the LPGA for 34 years. You just look across our tour, you see their imprint on so many of the big events and big awards that we do. So we're very delighted to have Rolex join us at the Crown. Secondly, I'd like to recognize the Hana Financial Group. And we've got 3 representatives with us today. Mr. Choi, if you'd come up and represent Hana Financial Group, and also Mr. Kim and Paul Parker here. For those of you that travel with us on our tour, you'll know that the KEB Hanabank Championship is one of the very best tournaments on the LPGA. This year alone, we had, 28,000 people there on Sunday, Paul? And if you've ever been to Incheon and Sky 72 to see that mass of people coming down the hill following our players, it really feels, it's a big event. And they also support 4 of our players, so Hana Financial Group is a perfect fit for this kind of championship. And then lastly, I'd like to introduce a new partner of ours, Pandora. And Nicolette Geik is here to represent Pandora. And just to give you a little bit about Pandora, which plays right into the global aspect of this championship. So their headquarters are in Copenhagen, Denmark, and their production facility is in Thailand. They hand make all their jewelry over in Thailand. So again, I think kind of very representative of what we expect the International Crown to become. So thank you to Pandora. And I have 3 daughters, so we're quite familiar with the Pandora brand. Okay, one more special announcement I'd like to make before turning it back over to Craig. We'd like to unveil the International Crown Trophy, which was designed by Tiffany & Company. And we'll unveil it first so you can see it, and then I'll give you a few stats on it. And I'm going to ask our ambassador partners to help me in that unveiling. So as I mentioned, it's designed by Tiffany & Company, weighs 20 pounds for those interested, 23 inches high, and took 165 hours to develop. So very proud to have Tiffany & Company as the designer of our International Crown Trophy. And one unique aspect that we're pretty excited about is that each of the 4 players on the winning team will receive a crown, replica crown like you see at the top of the trophy. So we will crown the best golfing nation in the world, maybe the queens of women's golf, per se. So we're looking forward to that aspect of the event on Sunday afternoon. So once again, thank you for coming, and thank you very much to our ambassador partners for joining together with us in what we think is going to be a terrific event, and we hope we're together a very long time.